Do you think Kyle and John had dinner with Jim Harbaugh by any chance? Because
I don't know. It was a Harbaugh-esque draft, right? I mean, from the
right,
quarterback to the types of offensive linemen to the running backs. Oh, wow.
I mean, to me, Harbaugh's offense wasn't complicated. Never was. It was, hey, we're bigger than you, and we're
Yep.
going to maul you.
Yes. We're going to
Where
grind you
they
into hamburger meat.
correct, and
Yes.
where they kind of lost a little bit of their wheels was, unfortunately retirement and injuries. But it was Colin. He couldn't process. He couldn't take that next level, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Colin
Also,
started.
they lost Anthony Davis, which was a big deal, and replaced him with Jonathan Martin, who wasn't running over anyone in the
No,
NFL.
no.
So
no.
sorry about that. Keep going.
No. And like I said, I think at that time when the 49ers were good, right, 7-8 years ago, we had that 2-year window where we saw what a good offensive line, a talented arm quarterback can do. It'll get you minimum 10, 11 wins.
And that's what people forget about Colin and that time when he was playing so well. Go back and look at some of the pockets he was throwing from. I mean, there was a great offensive line, and the fear of the zone read had defenses like just standing still, man. Yes.
That Green Bay game, still the best game I've ever seen a quarterback play, where he went nuts, right? The playoff game.
He made him look dumb. It's like, have you never seen his own read in your life? Who was that? It was Eric Walden that kept spinning it. He did the original Jimmy Garoppolo pirouette. He invented it, and Jimmy just perfected it. Sorry, keep going.
No. I also think that they are taking a stance that they are going to do a shift from their division. I think everyone in their division was slowly turning into them.
And the Rams, yes. The Seahawks are the Rams now on offense. They have their guy. The Cardinals are like as small and spread out as possible.
So what do? You have to
zig
adapt,
while they zag. Yes, of course.
Right, zig while they
like
zag.
That.
And I think they can. Their personnel does not match very well against big offensive linemen that will bulldoze you and running backs, correct?
Right.
They don't. The Rams linebackers don't, and neither do the Seattle linebackers.
Right.
And neither do the...
You want to run right at Aaron Donald. You want to get someone big on him because he's not that big and just push him around.
Correct.
You want to. You don't want to let him rush the quarterback.
No, and I see so many, 2013, 12, 14 Niners, and where Jimmy's a quarterback, they basically telegraphed that they don't think Jimmy's going to be healthy. They don't. No. If they're betting, they think Jimmy's going to get injured week 6, 7, 8, and they're never going to give Jimmy the starting job again. He's going to take him, much like Colin did with Alex, right?
That's right.
And then
Jimmy, it's your job until you get hurt. Let's see how long you last.
Correct. And you know what? Jimmy's got 2 decisions he's got to make. He's got to say, okay, I'm going to do above average. I'm going to do well and get traded, because you're never going to even get close to any sort of money if you get injured again. No one's going to offer you anything.
Right.
You're going to be a backup quarterback. You're going to go somewhere, make the league minimum, and maybe get your shot 2-3 years down the road.
It'll be Blaine Gabbert.
Correct. Now, if you make 16, 17 starts, you play above average, that middle 12, 13, 14 QB, get the Niners to a divisional, playoff, win a playoff game, maybe 2, you got to market. You got at least a second round pick market where they can turn around and be like, you want Jimmy for a second rounder? Yes. Because right now they got no market, right?
Right.
The only thing that I don't agree with is paying someone $26 million. But they've got the cap to do it, and they said the owner doesn't mind. So I guess go ahead, right? That would be my.
But again, though, like if you really consider yourself a Super Bowl contender, you're spending $27 million of your cap space on a guy who's not playing, or you're spending. I mean, between him and Trey Lance, that's a lot of money on quarterbacks. I've told you the numbers. You can't do it. So they're really, they're playoff contenders, but are they Super Bowl contenders? Putting that much money in a position where only one guy can play at a time? No.
Well, I think they're going back to, okay, we addressed our faults when we should have last year.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Who's to say Tampa Bay won't fall off? Tampa Bay did the exact same model the 49ers did. They didn't do anything. All they did was re-sign their own guys, right? Essentially.
Yeah, but they drafted the best quarterback in the draft.
Yeah, you know what? I was very surprised that they drafted Kyle Trask, knowing Tom's history with treating backup quarterbacks,
Yes.
but that kid is really, really good. And you know what? That kid's got a lot of Kyle Pitts that he can throw to on that team.
That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, like, we've had these discussions for months. Who's going to be the good quarterback? Which guy's going to succeed? And we rarely talk about the fact that it depended on where they go. And for like, if you like Justin Fields, you're like, well, it's not really his fault. And if you like Kyle Trask, you're like, oh yes, he's going to work out. Kellen Mond too. I love it.
Kellen Mond as well. My last thing on, Justin Field is that you as Kyle Shanahan have had this guy since 17.
Yep.
Developed him in the QB collective, and you still didn't draft him. Now, there's either two things. It's either an indictment on Justin Fields that, he was tailor-made for Kyle to get him since he was 17, and he didn't. He had the opportunity. He didn't.
He went with some guy he never worked with.
Nope. Nope. And that's telling because you saw the videos. They obviously know each other very well. He still didn't draft him, and neither did Bill move up the draft to get him.
Nope.
Neither did a lot of other teams that needed a quarterback. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens to Justin Fields. And
the one franchise that took him is the franchise that has the least success scouting and developing quarterbacks.
He did not look very happy to be drafted.
I wouldn't be either.
He did not look happy.
No, it would be terrible. Yeah. Sorry, Justin.
Yeah.
No. Hey, great call, and thank you for making me cool with the kids yesterday. I thought it was a rollie. I was like, no, but it's pretty nice.
How was the wine, by the way? Was it good or no?
It was delicious. I had no idea they made Cab Franc in the Finger Lakes. I don't even know what the Finger Lakes are, but I've never had East Coast wine before. It was good.
Stop by. It's not too bad in the summer. Don't come here in the winter.
And I don't even know what's Wegmans. Is that like Safeway out there?
No, Wegmans is our claim to fame.
Oh, okay.
Think of the best grocery store you can, and then that's our claim to fame.
Well, anyway, thank you. It was all very foreign stuff to me. I was very appreciated. Thank you.
No problem.
Yep. Thanks, have a good one.
You too.
Yep. All right. Did you see RG3 trying to shoot his shot to be a backup to Lance Mentor? Yeah, that was so funny when he just casually said, yeah, man, they should hire me. Yeah, man, they should give me $1 million, man, $900,000. I think that'd be great. Yeah, dude, why don't you do it for free? How about that, RG? All right, Michael. Hold on real quick. Will Cam go all Ben Stiller from heavyweights on Mac Jones when he gets to the facility? I've never seen heavyweights, so I can't answer that. But I think they're going to have an amicable relationship because they're both adults.